We here at the Game Saloon Roof Tracks always support any and all that are involved in the creation and distribution of any show we feature, and will encourage any of those watching to support the official release. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live from the outskirts of the internet. This is the Gaming Saloon Rep Tracks for July 26, 2014. With your host, SpaceMaker2448.
And Rampant Epsilon. We're Glockless right now.
Yes, but he should be on soon-ish.
Maybe.
Yes. Especially since we're taking a break from Yu-Gi-Oh! To do a review. And we will continue it on even if he's not here.
Yeah.
Mostly due to the fact that neither one of us have any idea what we want to do for a random pick for now.
Pretty much. Yeah.
But
I think after that last week, we kind of got a lot of stuff to talk about in terms of game.
Yeah, one of the things being that we both saw the Raw of episode 39 before we started the show today, and fuck you for your goddamn breaks.
Yeah.
After that preview for 40, fuck you.
Yeah. Damn. I swear with this show, it's a case of they're like, ooh, look, we're fixing to set up all kinds of shit to make you ask questions. Oh, wait, you don't get that next week.
God, I'm just getting cock blocked every chance it gets. It's like we're building something really awesome. Wait, we have to pause. Sporting shit has to happen first. We're talking about that next week. But 38, Return of the Professor. Essentially, Sengoku comes back this week to be a dick.
Literally.
He is fantastic as that.
That's about the only thing he's good for is being an asshat.
Well, that fight from this week's episode. Alright. Starting off with, we have Kota showing up to where Melon Bowl happened to find Takatora's Sengoku driver busted, Melon Lockseed busted, and it kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah, he was only an episode and a half late, but he made it there.
Damn you! Damn you, tie-in episodes!
At least with that one, they had a decent way to work the tie-in part of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have him literally running across town for an episode and a half just to find out what we already knew.
Yeah. But watching in the wings, Sengoku, in the shit he dug up out of his closet, is watching, plotting, wondering why it's so damn cold out here today. Then we get Kota going to Mai at Team Gamage and being like, "Welp, here's what happened. I couldn't stop Michi. To be fair, I didn't see him. All I saw was this, but yeah." They're both a little downtrodden about this until Sengoku shows up to be an absolute dick. All the salt in the wound. Just all of it. So, after Kota gets pissed at him, and Sengoku's like, "Dude, I'm a villain. What the fuck do you want me to do?" I didn't like him anyway. What am I going to do? Cry? I didn't like him. Hell, I pushed him off a cliff. Somebody else managed to kill him when I didn't. I'm kind of pissed about that. Kind of. Uh, so Kota transforms. He ain't happy about this. Decides to fight Sengoku. Doesn't quite do well, even in Jimba arms. I believe.
Yeah.
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 Zack shows up to help. He's not much of a help.
No.
All the reason Sengoku doesn't try to trash the place is Kaito shows up conveniently from his little break.
Where he was asleep on a bench.
Yeah. Points a Sonic arrow at Sengoku. Is like, put it down, son. We ain't dealing with this today. And pretty much Sengoku goes on to detransform and then tell them what he's there for. He needs help breaking in the Yggdrasil Tower through an entrance that only he knows about. You know who bites on this plan? Kota and Kaito. Out of everyone. Let's see. The two people who have the most experience with him, outside of Minato, who, by the way, immediately goes, "This is bullshit. We should not trust him." I was his right-hand man, and I don't trust him.
Yeah, that should have said a lot.
Kaito's worked for him, yet he's like, yeah, we should go for it. Oh yeah, he's gonna use us, but we're just gonna use him back and just get our friend, use him back.
Of course, that's Kaito's thing.
Yeah.
It's one of those, okay, I'll follow you. When you try to screw me over, I'll beat the fuck out of you, and I'll still get what I want done.
That just surprises. This is surprising me that Kota, of all people, is the first one to pipe up, going, maybe we should go with them. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Kota, who are you, and where have you put the normal one? Because this isn't you, to a certain extent. You'd be the first one to go, fuck that guy! We're doing it on our own. But no, I think Kota might have grew up a little bit from last episode. Well, last 2 episodes. Maybe.
Maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
Yeah. The whole group's in disagreement, so Kota and Kaito go off to go under a tree and discuss things privately. And by discuss things, I mean we catch the end of the conversation, I would say. I should have to be like, when this is all over, let's have a party. I'm totally not dead in the next 10 episodes because I am super cheery right now. Oh, dear. Oh, conversation break starts. Pretty much ends on Kaito tells Kota that he is a world's difference from Mai. She is willing to fight for what she believes in. You have nothing you truly believe in outside of fighting for others. Get a dream, son. Get on my level. So, Kota's now faced with the, what the fuck do I want? I think this is the same dilemma Eiji had in O's, I want to say.
Which, that might be a callback to O's.
Oh, I'm sensing all the callbacks to O's. Ooh.
There's a lot of callbacks to various shows in this, that's for sure.
Let's see. Then we got to the next day as a Peko Mai. Peko with a K. Wikipedia people. Look at his jersey from last episode. Damn it. Damn it. They said a guy with Katsuki arms last episode. For the fight against Baron. Excuse me? Excuse me? Do I have to start going into Wikipedia and looking over everything and start correcting shit?
Possibly.
I swear I have to. Because I don't know who the fuck is writing the Wikipedia entries. They are not paying attention as well as they should be. Anyway.
Well, maybe you should go in and be a contributor for it.
Maybe. So yeah, Peko Mai off shopping. Michi shows up, goes, Mai, come with me. then proceeds to sick the new Overlord, which, by the way, yes, it is an Overlord because he spoke, on Pecco. Even steps in between Mai and Pecco getting his shit kicked out of him. Literally blocking it out of her view. Going, Mai, come with me. Everything will be fine. No, he's totally not dying. He's okay. Oh my god, Michi's fucking lost it. Which, previously...
Or after that point.
Well, previously I forgot to mention the scene, even though it's like the greatest thing ever. We get a scene of Red Yu talking to Michi. Michi's like, "Yes, I broke away from Takatora's shadow. Now he's haunted by Takatora, who constantly,
Repetitively.
yes, constantly just berates him for everything he's done, and I love it."
Which completely explains why Takatora's actor did not receive flowers yet.
And
Because
by the way,
I have a feeling he is going to be there the whole season.
yeah,
It's just going to be this last bit. He's going to be there simply to pester the fuck out of Michi.
yeah, and by the way, folks, if you're in case you were scared from that shot last week, shot from this episode, no, he is back for 39. He still haunts Michi. I love it. I don't know if I've ever seen this in a show before, like to this extent, but I love it that a character is literally haunting another after they've killed them, literally haunting them, and it's not them. It's just Michi's just that insane at this point.
Yeah, he's lost it that far now.
Even Red U's like, I may have went too far with him. Oh well, I'm enjoying this anyway. Quick!
Yeah, I
give me
think
the popcorn.
Red U's stuck between the oh dear lord, this is hilarious, he's losing it, and maybe I pushed him over that edge.
Yeah.
Because that's literally how she was like. It was like, maybe I fucked up.
But we see Michi's just he's just like totally delusional, and eventually Mai agrees just so Pecco doesn't get killed, and they dart off. Kota and Kaito show up, find Pecco, find he is like half fucking dead. He's not dead, mind you. And Kota bolts off without Kaito to go confront Michi, and thus the two friends collide. And by collide, I mean Kota is still fucking holding back.
Big time. Because I'm sorry, Michi is not as skilled as Takatora was. And Takatora had a hard time in Melon Energy keeping up with Kachidoki.
Yeah.
Just saying. There ain't no damn way Kota was giving it his all.
Yeah. And I think Kaito was also having to balance out the, I have to make sure Kota actually lives in this fight, so I can't go all out.
I don't think it was so much that. I don't know if maybe as far as Kaito was concerned, that wasn't his kill to make.
True. He's
that
like,
Kota needed to wake the fuck up and realize he's got to shut him down or he's just going to keep on.
Yeah. You know, if I actually do attempt to kill Michi, I might accidentally kill Kota because he will try to stop me. Is what I think's going through his mind of, he will probably stop me if I do go all out against Michi. And that's either going to get him or me or the both of us killed. So I think Kaito has to play this very careful balancing act of he has to put up enough of a fight in order to keep them alive, but he can't go too far or else Kota is going to snap. For the third time in this show.
Pretty much, yeah.
So yeah, the two friends fight. Still has Takatora still haunting Michi all the time, and I love it. Eventually Kaito shows up to help. Kota and Kaito continue to fight. Kota goes Kachidoki, takes a shot, and they pretty much downs him, which is kind of surprising. Although it might have made it in between the armor. Maybe. I don't know. Kota goes Kiwami to try to fight, but it's not enough. Michi releases a big barrage charge shot to pretty much send them both away as he just lets them go. And I'm like, yeah, I'm done playing today. And we get all the imagery of Michi full on heal. Even shoots his brother again, even though it's a hallucination.
Yeah, but still, in Michi's mind, he shot him again.
No hesitation on this one. And Takatora just forcibly has to pull Kota out of this fight and tells him, look, Michi has changed. He is no longer your friend. He has let go of everything. You need to man right the fuck up right now, or else you're gonna die. You can't win. And all Kota can do is just look at the look right above the camera and go, "My." That's it. Damn it, Kota! When will you wake up? I swear to God, he now has evidence that Michi killed somebody. And Kota just refuses to go all out against him.
Yeah, and I don't get that.
I'm just like, wow. You are holding on to the slimmest of slimmest hopes that you can get your friend back. Because that's all it is, really, is that he's holding out that there's still some part of him that is like the Michi he used to know. Which ain't happening. Michi's so
that
far
Michi was eaten by another one.
Mm-hmm. Or that Red can manipulating it. I'm like, Kota, you don't get it, do you? You really don't. You're in trouble, mate. You are so deep in trouble. So yeah, Michi is full heal now. Kota still holding back. Kaito still trying to make sure Kota doesn't fucking die. Everyone else, they're here. And my now in Yggdrasil Tower, which is going to lead us to next week's episode, where Team United Melody shall be charging the tower in hopes of rescuing all their friends and everyone else that's there. Any other thoughts on this week's episode? It's a lot of setup for this week, I know.
Yeah, and that's going to be that touchy, hope we don't get into part of it there. Not really, I don't think.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of setup.
Mm-hmm. It's what it was feeling like to me. I'm like, we're really just kind of getting back into the thick of things. We're kind of, I wouldn't say resetting, but reevaluating the pieces we have on the table, see who's where, and we're moving forward from there with this new plot. This was a big check-in with everyone before we move forward.
Well, everyone that's left.
Yeah. I think I also forgot the scene where she was reflecting on the rest of the overlords that are dead because of Kiwami arms, and Red questions him on if Sagara has led him astray, and Roshi was like, "Fuck you. If they have a chance, I'm giving it to them. Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing." Alright. Really start getting into Attack on Titan?
I guess we should. Yep,
Alright.
let's do it.
We're doing a little rewind back to episodes 3, back to Attack on Titan, and we're looking at episodes 3 and 4. A Dim Light in Despair. Humanity's Comeback, Part 1, and the night of the closing ceremony, Humanity's Comeback, Part 2. So we get a two-parter, which I think is a big old training montage, essentially. Because last time
By
was
the way,
the all.
two-parters.
Yeah, I'm saying a lot of that. I
Yeah.
remember it being set up that way, but. So yeah, all the stage is set. Our heroes are now in training to become the Titan killers that they should be. Because, this is Attack on Titan. We can't lie about that. So, thoughts going into episodes 3 and 4?
Uh, it honestly, it has been quite a few episodes since we last touched it, so yeah. I'm just gonna kind of play this one by ear again. I know you have watched some of it anyhow.
I think I've watched everything that's available. Let me look. Yes, I have. I haven't watched the OVAs or the bonus episodes I'm seeing listed here. Although I don't think they have anything to do with the main story.
Hmm.
Don't think so. I don't know about the OVA episodes, but I've seen the entire 25 episodes. So this show, there's something off about this show that bugs me even to this day, and it's hard to describe from me what bugs me about it.
Okay.
A part of it, I think, plays into people are very talkative on the show, like stupidly talkative. Like I have to I'm explaining my motivations out loud, and I'm like, why? What are you? What the fuck? It feels like at times there's lines said, and I'm not sure why. And we get a lot of internal monologue that I feel half of it is unnecessary at times.
Hmm.
The show loves to talk, and I feel it detriments it at times. Because I'm like, can you shut up and let this be a quiet moment? Because that would be a lot more effective. But I just stuff like that I don't get. It has a mystery that it really doesn't want to talk about at times, and I feel that's kind of a detriment to it. That there's this mystery does exist, and it's like we're 25 episodes in, and I feel like we are no closer to anything at this point than when we started. I think we're actually further back than we were when we started, and I'm like, what the? How can you have? And this is just coming from the anime. How can you have 25 episodes that surround a mystery, and it feels like you are further from the truth than you were when you started episode 1?
Huh.
It feels like nothing's been answered. And that bugs me the hell, because I'm like, okay, we've spun our wheels for 25 episodes on one plot point. What the
Hmm.
And I know we won't get to it in episodes 3 and 4, but Jesus. Feels like we spun our wheels for 25 episodes on this whole mystery, which is the main mystery of the show. After I forgot what episode it was. I don't think it's for like half the fucking season. And it's just like, please, because this is getting ridiculous.
No doubt by that point.
I believe in the manga, it's still not really answered, and I'm like, okay, there's some answers, and I'm like, I wonder why can't some of the stuff come sooner? Because I just feel like this mystery goes nowhere at all. I don't mind having a show go, okay, time to ask questions about things that are going on, but when I have more questions than answers, a lot of the time, especially when those questions are as old as I've been watching the show, not good. Personally speaking, not good. Like, to give you an example, Gaim, which we've been talking about week in, week out on the show, it's answered questions about the whole mystery of Helham. It's not answered all of them, but it's started to answer some of them over the course of the show. Where we are at episode 38 officially, with subs, 39 on the Raw. We are closer to the truth than we were back in episode 1.
Yeah.
Things have been answered. Granted, more questions have been asked over time, but answers have been given. There are still mysteries that linger since episode 1, but they're not the main focus of the show. They're just this thing that's on the side. But yeah. I mean, other than that, it's a nice looking anime. Art style's really good. The action's kind of cool with the whole 3D gear stuff. Trying to think what else to say. Music's really good. Like, I know people love the first opening, but I personally prefer the second opening. And above those two is I forgot the name of it. Damn it, I forgot the name of it. Reluctant Heroes, that's what it is. Which is a song that shows up in like one episode, and that was about it. But I love it. But I love that above both openings. Reluctant Heroes is really good. I really can't really think of anything else to say about Attack on Titan from my viewpoint. I mean, this show has gotten a lot of hype around it. And the part of me is like, I'm not seeing a lot of the hype to a certain extent. Like, I get some of it, but the problem is I think it's got a mystery that it doesn't like to talk about. And that's bad in my opinion. I would like it to at least do something with this mystery instead of just introduce more questions upon questions upon questions. I feel like I actually want to get somewhere with this mystery and not go, look, another dead end, another dead end, another dead end, another red herring, if you will. Like, can we get somewhere with this mystery, please, at some point? Because the whole mystery with the Titans is just, we know nothing. Literally, is what it is. By episode 25, you know nothing more than you know about the Titans since day one. Nothing. Is what I feel like. There's still this thing that exists. There's still this threat to humanity that I still don't fucking get. To this day. Because I feel like, okay, they're only after humanity. That's it. They're only after humans. They don't care about anything else. They literally don't care about anything else. Nothing else gives them interest except humanity. And I'm like, from mindless beings, this is very much a coordinated attack, and what the fuck? Like, seriously. What? This is oddly specific for a group of people that, as far as we know, are uncoordinated monsters. Like, okay. Does no one thought that there's intelligence behind here? Because it seems like there's intelligence behind here. If it's this oddly specific of a target.
Yeah.
That was just what I was getting, and that kind of put me off the show, because I'm like, there's intelligence behind this. I can already tell. It's going to be the point of it, is that there's intelligence behind here. But we're not going to get to that until like halfway into this damn show, because this show doesn't want to talk about it. No one wants to bring up the thought that the Titans may have intelligence behind them, because they seem oddly specific in their targets. I mean, if they were just eating anything and wiping out anything, okay then, they're just these monsters that don't care. They'll consume anything. But they just consume humanity. Okay. Why? Like, what do they not like deer? Or duck? Or fish? Or whales?
Else.
Yeah? I don't want to say the show is overhyped, because that's just looking at public opinion on something. If we're actually going to judge the show, let's not bring in public opinion on it. Let's try to give the show credit where it's due. And because a lot of people liked it doesn't mean it should be thrown down because a lot of people like it. I just feel like it fucks with its audience a lot, but it doesn't want to get to the point. It just wants to play with the audience all day long. And I don't like that in a show. If a show has a mystery, it needs to get to the mystery. Stop hanging something over the... Stop baiting the audience.
Yeah.
Because at that point, because at some point, that's just going to make me walk away. Because I'm going to be like, yes, you bait me. I'm going to go watch another show that's not baiting me all day long with what the fuck's going on. Especially when you got a show that's slow-paced. Because this show is slow-paced. So we're talking 5 episodes before we get to the first major conflict of the show. Or the first major arc of the show. Like, we have 4 episodes that are completely dedicated to setup.
Wow.
Yeah. 5 is when the actual shit... It's like, Jesus. And that's like a 9-part arc. That is all one battle.
Jeez.
And then we get a recap episode. Because, yes, we need to recap all this shit. And then the goes, and then I'm done. So yeah, but Attack on Titan. Me. It may seem like I'm down on the show, but I'm not as down as I sound. I think there are good points to the show. The problem is, the show doesn't like to show those good points. It just wants to play with the audience. Oh, and increase the carnage as hard as possible because, oh yes, we must have all the carnage. This show loves killing characters, and a part of me doesn't like that because I'm like, Can I care about a character before you kill him? Like, Jesus. Like, there's a group of characters that I would love to care about, except they are killed off way too fucking early. Why? Um, we have to make the villain look bad. Look like a bad guy. Really? They're fodder for the bad guy? Fine. Whatever. Can't. So I guess enough for the delaying. Shall we get started?
I guess we should.
Alright. We shall be picking up with episode 3 first. If you want to watch along, links are in the description below.
Yep.
And if you're on the site, they're in the corresponding episode reference tab.
Or if you're catching it while it's actually on the TGSR page, it's on the TGSR page.
Yes, on the site, tgsr.org.
Yes.
Alright. Let's get started with episode 3 of Attack on Titan, or as I caught from last episode, apparently Clock loves to call it by the Japanese name, Shingeki no Kyojin, I believe?
Yes.
Yes. I was making sure I actually pronounced it correctly, because I'm just going to call it Attack on Titan. It's in the title for the show, so, yeah. Alright. Start up the episode then in 3, 2, 1, go! Hey, that's not fair. I was about to say, it's on the title screen. Although from what I've read, from what I've heard from the rest of the rest of the first opening, it's not that good.
Hmm.
Of course, I haven't watched the dub, although since I've watched the show, I really don't have interest in watching the dub because it's probably just going to be the same exact show, just dubbed.
More than likely, yeah.
Especially, who's doing it? I forgot who's doing it, but it's one of the groups that doesn't really change stuff between sub and dub. It's just like, we're just dubbing it off a script, and we're just dubbing it. And that's kind of it. Forgot. I think it's the same people who did the One Piece dub. And it mostly just comes down to, we're just translating it and putting it into an English language, so enjoy. So don't be expected to be introduced to half these characters until, like, later on, really. It's a lot more foul than I remember the subs being.
Wondering if it's different subs.
Probably. Granted, I was watching off Crunchyroll, which would have been the official subs, so. Oh yeah, that's far more foul than I remember. What the hell? Yes, I don't need to inspire them. They know life sucks. You're a shithead. You take a shit. You go take a walk. Although I'm not gonna lie, I like this guy. Just because, like, you're a shithead, you're a shithead, you're a shithead, you're a dick, you're a jackass, you go walk somewhere else. I don't care about you. Oh, I remember this. This is hilarious. Eating, sir? I give her credit. She's the least being honest. Uh-oh. That's quick. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said where you're from. You're gonna get all them questions.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. They leaving the Japanese word for Titan?
I guess.
Wow, somebody manned up really fucking quick. It's like that was quick. That's a bit bold. Apparently, Marvel has announced Guardians for the Galaxy 2, 2017.
Hmm.
I'm like, the movie's not even out yet, and you were just like, well, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, boom, done. Aw, they made up after they were about to rip each other's heads off. Dude, you're not getting in her pants. That ain't happening. Like I said, you're totally not getting in her pants. Look, you not main character material, so it ain't happening. That um why can't there be more moments like this in the show? Because I really enjoy this. And she's out. Again. Nothing? Good karma, maybe? Because then I might survive longer in this show? Dick.
Pretty much, yeah.
She looks like she's just standing there doing absolutely nothing and kind of bored. Hmm. And face hits ground. He's out for the night. Sorry, daydreaming about my stupidity. Why aren't you a nice friend? Mm. He's long gone, by the way. Mm. How dare you hear my big hero speech? I was not giving it to you. Also, fuck you. Dereks. All of the Dereks. Mm-hmm. There will be no smiles after they see what they can do. You know, it's about the same thing you heard earlier, or you said earlier.
Hmm.
By the way, where exactly are we going?
Somewhere in the woods, apparently,
Yeah.
to some unknown location that none of us really know where it is.
Yeah, we're taking this little walk because we want to take a walk. He said he didn't give a damn about logic.
Pretty much.
And flip. Yes, that much potential. We'll never really see him use it due to plot reasons.
Yep.
Oh, we do get Reluctant Heroes. I don't remember it being this early in the show. But yes, you get to hear what is my favorite song from Attack on Titan. And that
Hmm.
is it for episode 3. Well,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Uh, it seemed all right. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I kind of like the way that they did manage to go back and kind of give some perspective of some of the other characters and why they're here.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
It just seems like going back through, I'm like, well, you are important, and you're important, and you're important, and you're important, but we're not really going to get to that, are we?
Probably
You're,
not. No.
you're just going to be the rest of the people you're just going to be those people from the opening that are going to be tied to our main 3 characters, and that's kind of it. And also going, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, and you're all dead, and all of you I just mentioned are dead within the next like 2 episodes. because that body count, son, we gotta satisfy that body count, man.
Yeah.
The show is as dark as its body count. Yeah.
I don't agree with that statement.
No.
Look at some of the dark stuff we've seen out of Gaim, and it don't have a high body count.
No, it does not. At fucking all. Out of important characters, we're at what, 3, maybe?
Yeah. Depends.
Whether or
I
not.
could play 4.
Oh, I was about to say, are we counting Yui as an important character?
Well, he kind of was a big push for all the way up until we found out that Koda actually killed him.
Yeah.
So I guess we technically should.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just this high body count of Attack on Titan pushes me away at times. So I'm like, can I care about anybody? Can we like have anyone around in the show that's not in an opening, like at all? Because it seems like we can't. If anyone gets any type of line that's not in the opening, they are destined to die. I swear.
It's not really good there.
No, because I'm like, but why can't we? Fine, serving a higher purpose, I guess. But I don't know. I don't equate darkness of show to body count. I don't enjoy high. To me, bringing up the body count of a show means nothing. It's how those deaths are handled, and I feel like Attack on Titan doesn't handle death well. It's just mindless slaughter at times. I guess that can kind of fit, but
It kind of fits with the enemy of the show.
true to a certain extent. But I also feel like that at times I'm like, this death was meaningless. This death meant nothing. This death meant nothing. This death meant nothing. This death served nothing except just to push this character further than he already was. I don't know. It just.
I think if you're going to have even a moderate body count, then it needs to at least serve a purpose.
Yeah.
Because you look, all the kills that have happened in Gaim, they all have served a purpose to progress the story of it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it dark because of the body count? No. Did the body count help to that? Kind of, but not really.
It pulls off a dark atmosphere by simply portraying the show like that. It doesn't need to rack up the on-screen deaths of our characters in order to get that across. Especially ones that we actually can attempt to care about. Because the one I keep kind of mentioning that really just makes me go, why? What was this necessary? Is a part of another main character's story to a certain extent, and then I'm like, really? Why? Because I feel like there's something here. There's an interesting story that can be told with these characters alive and dead. I'm like, aren't we making a mirror of somebody? Aren't? And it's just like, really? Really? Is this necessary? Is this really necessary? I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of slaughter all the characters, slaughter them all, because that takes me out of a story. Not that death can't happen, it's just mindless slaughter takes me out of the story hard because it feels like it means nothing. It means like every character means nothing in death.
It's basically a case of by the point of like the 10th death that happens early in the show, you're kind of like, okay, so we're going to see this character, and because they're not really a main character, they're going to be dead here in a couple episodes. So we really don't care.
It essentially says our characters are expendable, which is a terrible thing to say about your own creations, that they're expendable. They shouldn't be expendable. They should serve a purpose and a reason within your story. They should be a character.
Even if you do plan on having them get killed in the next couple of episodes, you should at least be able to utilize them while they're there.
Yeah. I think what this show tries to pull with all these character deaths is that war sucks. Yes, it does. You don't have to expend secondary characters to get that point across. I think the first episode got that point across very clearly. Very, very clearly, mind you. But we don't need to keep slaughtering people to get that point across. Please. Alright. Ready to pick up with episode 4? Because I think Glock's going to miss out on this episode. Sadly.
Yeah.
Alright, then. Starting up episode 4 of Attack on Titan and ending out our 2 episodes for this week in 3, 2, 1, go. Recap of the thing that happened like 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, I can't tell you the number of openings I've seen that people have duplicated for this song based off of other properties. It is kind of ridiculous. Of course, I have one of them favorited, which is the Pokemon Adventure one for the Gold Silver arc. I'm sorry, anything Pokemon Adventure related, I'm a sucker for. I'm not exactly the most physically fit, sir. I'm kind of the nerd of the group. Wouldn't we be all riding horses, sir? Yes. So why does it matter if I'm on foot? Now, sometimes it makes me not get soldier training. Isn't the point of training as a squad to help each other out no matter what?
Yeah.
Isn't the point of a team, as in team backs each other's up? aka nerd of the group. Also, this is a very blatant time to introduce all the main characters from the opening, in case you were wondering. Uh huh. So he sucks, but he's got a heart.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Uh huh. I mean, what if you have to take care of some drunken idiot who's got a knife? Granted, they're going to be a
True.
whole lot less poised than you, poised than the people you're training against, but your soldiers, if you're going in the military police, you're going to be dealing with mostly people
Yeah.
who decide to pull shit. Um, she's got the pissed eyes, so I wouldn't start scaring, starting shit with her. Also, just to spoil a bit, foreshadowing. Uh, yeah, kind of. Yes, I'm not gonna let go, make you let go of this until you do it. I hate you for this. This was your idea to begin with. Well, to be fair, they have to make sure they still have people who can protect the central part of the city in case shit gets that bad. I mean, if you put all the slackers in there, if the next wall falls, you're fucked. Like, seriously, you are fucked.
Yeah.
Could be for the reason I just pointed out, you know. Why does it feel like I'm putting more thought into the show than the creators are at the moment? Dude, not getting into her pants. What part of that are you not getting? Come on, fight each other. Do it. I think that's an example of what I mean. And oh, but you see what I mean by they like to talk too much. That
Yeah.
that was like 2 extra lines than there need to be.
Yeah.
And she broke the tension. Thanks. That really helped. Hey, we got a top 10 list of here's how they ranked. Here's the ones that can actually choose to be in the military police. Want to take bets on how many actually do?
I'm assuming not many.
If I remember precisely, like 1 out of the 10 of them do. I saw French Alliance was throwing up all the tweets last little bit. Ooh, that's interesting. Just found that the movie costumes for all the Guardians of the Galaxy members will be a part of the covert cast system. They're all going to be staggered releases, just like the how the Guardians of the Galaxies have been introduced already. So essentially, I'll be able to pick them up because I usually complete the covert task. As long as there's not like anything like too difficult or too grindy. Mm-hmm. So all I'm going to say is, uh-huh. That's two. Aaron's one of them. So that's going to be three. Because, by the way, they do everything together. Yeah, she's very protective of him. Mostly because he's an idiot at times.
I kind of like the whole "you'll die an early death if I don't go with you." It's like
Very
I
true.
have no faith in you.
Very true. Very true. We actually get an example of that. Spoilers, by the way. It's a part of what I was talking about earlier. I swear, Aaron's fucking character trait is he gets angry a lot. I swear,
Yeah,
that's like
I
his main
noticed
thing.
that.
Is
Yes, we get it.
Yeah, again, part of that whole everyone talks too much. Everyone loves to restate their motivation a lot. Defeating all the Titans is like Aaron's fucking catchphrase. By the way, that's 4. By the way, you want to take bets on how many people in this scene are going to die in the next couple episodes?
I'm guessing on a lot of them.
Put it in perspective. How many people have we been introduced? How many people had a line before this scene that was in?
I'm taking it as everyone that did, and yeah, no more.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Or another way, who all was in the top 10? Who all wasn't in the top 10? Hi, I'm here to ruin your day.
and
Also, I'm here to repeat the plot of episode 1. That's 1! That hurts, but at least he's alive. Now, who's ready to see Aaron do something stupid?
I'm assuming that's fixing to be queued in about 5 seconds.
I believe we end the episode on it.
Ah,
Wait a minute, they changed what the fuck? Yes, he is gonna fight the Colossal Titan next episode. Why? Because Aaron's a fucking idiot. I'm totally gonna take on the tallest thing in the fucking world that could eat us by myself. What? I've leveled up. I could totally do this. It's a solo encounter. It's not a group boss.
uh-huh.
Well, as the ending song plays, thoughts on these 2 episodes of Attack on Titan?
You know, I didn't see it the first 2 episodes, but I'm seeing it now. They talk way too much and restate the stuff over and over.
I know. It is so fucking annoying. I'm like, I get it, Aaron. I get it. You want to kill all the Titans. Stop saying it.
We caught that about the 10th time ago.
I know you want to kill all the Titans. That is not your catchphrase. That should not be your catchphrase. Get another catchphrase, man. Ugh. Picasso one of the best characters because she doesn't talk that much. She says something, it's fucking important to a certain extent, although she does repeat quite a bit at times. Yeah. That's another. Oh, do we get another in the preview? Oh, no. Okay, yeah. That smack was another one, by the way. If you kept watching the preview. Oh God, yeah. Everyone just talks way too much in this show. There's too much restating of character motivations. There's too much retreading old ground. I get it. You don't have to say it again and again and again and again and again. I get Aaron's motivation. You don't need him to turn that into a catchphrase.
Yeah.
That's what we'll
Like
get.
I said, the first 2 episodes I didn't really see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, those 2, yeah. Shut all of that right there.
Mm-hmm. At least Potato Girl was nice. She was funny, even though we only got her name like twice. And she's in the opening, so she must be important. It's like everyone we got introduced in training is important because they're in the opening. And they wouldn't be in the opening if they weren't important. You know?
Yeah.
Hell, they all made the top 10. That means they're really important. Which is which again is one of those convenient things. I don't know. Part of me is like, I really don't see where all the praise is coming from for this show. Because it just bugs me and annoys me at times.
I know what you mean with that.
Yeah, it's like one of the best things I can say is it's got a fantastic opening on for both of them. But I'll be honest, the one song we get like I didn't even know it got played during training, but like twice, maybe 3 times throughout the show, I prefer it over the openings.
Hmm.
And it's not because it's in English. It's just I really like Reluctant Heroes. Of course, I also like the second opening more than the first, but you see how many people do redone openings for other pieces of media with that song. Not that many. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think a part of me wants to go, if these 4 episodes haven't really sold you on Attack on Titan, don't expect it to get any better? Like, I don't know. It's like the best thing I can say is, if these 4 episodes don't get you excited for the show, don't bother going any further because it doesn't get higher than that in terms of a quality story. Because, this little thing that we get right here at the end of episode 4, that is the next 9. That is literally until, what is that? The next, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, that's like the next 9 episodes.
Really?
Yeah. That is the next 9 episodes for you. It's all this. Well, not like the fight between Jaeger and the Colossal Titan. It's just this one encounter in this one city is the next 9 episodes.
Jeez.
That is half the show at that point. The rest of the show will be all one plot line. Because you'll get a recap episode to recap the last 9 episodes for you, in case you weren't paying attention, by the way.
So more needless talking.
a bit. And then the second half of the show is, well, we've got a mystery now. Let's pretend to deal with it and get fucking nowhere fast. And I'm just like, what the fuck? You had such a simple idea. And nope, we're not going there. We're going to do something else completely different. And then we end on a really big cliffhanger. And, well, the manga continues from there. I don't know if they're doing season 2 of Attack on Titan.
Wow.
So if you're watching the anime, you end on kind of a cliffhanger of, well, what the fuck now? Wait, no, the show's over? What the fuck? 25 episodes of, okay, what now? Is kind of how I felt at the end of it, of like, okay, that's the season 1, that is like, is this like the season 1 cliffhanger, or is this like the end of the show? Because if this is the end of the show, this is bullshit. Like, I say that for shows that get canceled early. This is bullshit. We've gotten nowhere fast with this show in 25 episodes, and you leave off on that? What the fuck? At least do a season 2 and give the show a fucking proper conclusion. I know the manga exists, but at least give the show something. Jesus. I don't want to be like, I have to go to the manga to find out the rest of the story. No, I kind of want to keep watching the show. Alright. Any other thoughts on this before we close out?
Not really, no.
Alright then. Next week, we shall pick back up with our fun times with Yu-Gi-Oh! With the rest of the Bakura duel that I thought was just going to be one episode, and then we get to catch up with what the hell Mai's been up to with the person that took her.
With her abductor?
Yes. With that one-off scene that's going to lead to like a 3-part duel. Also, shenanigans, I think, or at least, I swear to God, can this show play by duel standards? Can we stop making up shit? Because it confuses me as to whether or not Yugi actually won the duel, or is there bullshit afoot that makes him win duels?
It's the puzzle's fault.
Damn it! Damn Egyptian magic bullshit. Linkara is right. You are the root of all evil. Look at how many times Egyptian bullshit has caused problems in media. It is the root of all evil. At least see on that joke from Linkara, but it's kind of true in this case. Alright. Until then, that'll do it for
Rampant Epsilon.
I'm Pacemaker2448 saying, good night, everybody. We'll see you on the next round of the Gaming Saloon Rift Tracks. Peace out.
As always, you can find the Gaming Saloon Rift Tracks on our site at tgsr.org. Don't forget to follow us on our social medias, on Twitter by following @TGSaloon, on Facebook at facebook.com/GamingSaloon, and on YouTube at youtube.com/TGSaloon. Till next time.